Nobody told me HVAC could change my life. I had to figure that out myself. And that's exactly the problem we're fixing now. All right, I want to ask you something, and I need you to think about this honestly. When you first got into this trade, whether that was 5 years ago or 25 years ago, did someone sit you down and actually explain what was possible? Did anyone lay out the full picture of where this industry could take you? Did someone tell you about the installer who became an owner? Or the service tech who moved into distribution and tripled his income? Or the comfort visor who turned a W-2 job into a six-figure sales career? Because nobody did that for me. I started carrying tools at 16 years old when I attended Minuteman Regional Vocational High School in Lexington, Massachusetts. I had no idea what I was walking into. I just knew I liked working with my hands and I didn't want to sit in a classroom all day. What I didn't know, and what nobody told me, was that I had just stepped into one of the most opportunity-rich industries in the entire country. And here's the frustrating part. That's still happening today. Right now, there are thousands of young people entering the trade with zero roadmap. Career changers leaving dead-end jobs who didn't know what HVAC really looks like. High school students considering vocational programs who think HVAC means you go fix furnaces your whole life. That's the whole picture they have. You see, I'm building a book, and not a textbook, not a manual, a real, honest, no-fluff collection of interviews from people actually working in this industry right now, across every major career path, designed to help the next generation walk into this trade with clarity and confidence. And in the video today, I want to tell you why this matters, what we're building, and most importantly, why I need your help to make it happen. First, let me give you the lay of the land, because I think most people, even people inside the industry, massively underestimate how many different directions an HVAC career can go. When the average person hears HVAC, they picture one thing, a technician in a van. That's the whole mental image. And honestly, I can't blame them because that's usually the story that gets told. But here's what that picture is missing. You've got installation. And I'm not talking about the guy who shows up and does the swap. I'm talking about the skilled lead installers who understand airflow, duct design, refrigerant systems, and how to run a crew of people on a complex job. You see, that's a craft and that's a career. And it gets almost zero respect in the industry narrative. Next, you've got service. It's diagnostics, troubleshooting, the technical backbone of every residential HVAC company in the country. Master technicians who can walk into a problem that stumped 3 other guys and have it figured out in like 20 minutes. That's a skill set that commands serious money. Next, you've got comfort advisors, the sales side. And I know some of you just rolled your eyes, but the best comfort advisors I've met aren't salespeople in the traditional sense. They're consultants. They understand load calculations, they understand equipment selection, they can explain to a homeowner exactly why the system they have is failing them, and what the right solution actually looks like. Those people are invaluable. Of course, there's distribution. Branch managers, outside sales reps, inside counter staff who know every SKU in the building. These are the people who keep the entire supply chain running. Without them, every contractor across the country is dead in the water. Of course, there's manufacturing. Area sales managers, application engineers, trainers. These are the people who understand the equipment at a level most technicians just never reach. And a lot of them started exactly where you started, in the field, carrying tools. Of course, there's the utility and electrification programs too. This is a side of the industry that most contractors don't even know exists until they start doing like heat pump work. Program managers, workforce development coordinators, energy efficiency specialists, these are the roles with mission behind them, not just a paycheck. And then of course there's business ownership. The contractors who took everything they learned, bet on themselves, and built something. That path is real and it's more accessible than most people think, but only if someone shows you how it actually works. Every single one of them has people right now making excellent livings, building meaningful careers, and doing work that matters. But here's the problem, and this is the thing that keeps me up at night when I think about workforce development. None of these stories are being told in a way that actually reaches the people who need to hear them. Think about what typically happens when a young person's trying to decide whether to go in the trades. Maybe they're 16, sitting in a guidance counselor's office. The counselor pulls up some generic career website, shows them average salary and data, maybe mentions something about job growth, and that's it. There's no real person sitting across from them saying, look, I started as an apprentice when I was 18. I didn't know anything. I made plenty of mistakes, and here's exactly how I got from there to where I am now. There's no installer telling a kid, I turned down a service position 3 times because I genuinely love installation. I love the craftsmanship. I love running a tight crew. I love knowing that when I leave a job, that system's gonna perform exactly the way it should. And I make great money doing it. Of course, there's no distributor rep saying, I spent 6 years in the field before I came over the distribution side, and everything I learned out there made me better at this job than anyone who comes straight in from sales. You see, those stories exist. I've met these people. I've worked alongside them. Some of them have sat through my training programs. Some of them are distributors and manufacturers I've built relationships with over the last couple decades. However, their stories are locked up in their heads, and nobody's doing the work to pull them out and put them in front of people who need to hear them most. That's the gap, and that's what this book is designed to close. All right, here's what I'm doing. I'm actively interviewing people across the full HVAC ecosystem, and I want to be really clear about what that means. This is not a polished corporate document. This is not a bunch of PR-approved talking points from companies trying to make their industry look good. This is raw, honest, first-person accounts from people who've lived these careers. We want to know what it's really like starting out today. What mistakes did you make in your first couple years that you wish someone had warned you about? What moment made you realize you were actually good at this? What does a really bad week look like in your role? What does a great week look like? And what do you wish you had known when you were like 20? We're looking for lead installers. And I want to be specific here because the install side of the industry is chronically underrepresented in things like this. We spend so much time in industry narrative glorifying service and sales. And those are legitimate paths. But the installation team carries the entire customer experience on their back. If they do poor work, no amount of great service can fully recover from it. We want the story of the installer who chose this path, not someone who settled for it, but someone who looked at service, looked at sales, and said, nah, I love doing this. I'm staying here. That person exists, and we want to find them. Of course, I'm looking for service managers and master technicians, people who have seen the diagnostic side of the trade evolve dramatically over the last decade and can speak to what separates an average tech from those that are elite. We're looking for comfort advisors, people who have figured out that HVAC sales done right is actually about solving problems, not pushing products, and can walk someone through what that career actually looks like. We're looking for distributor reps and branch leaders, people who understand the supply side, the relationship side, the B2B side of this industry that most consumers just never see. And we're looking for manufacturer area managers and trainers, people who are shaping the technical direction of our industry through the training and tools that they bring to contractors. Oh, and how can I forget the utility and electrification program managers? Especially people working in the heat pump transition space, because that's where a massive amount of new career opportunity is opening up right now. And we are absolutely looking for recent business owners, people who started their own HVAC contracting company within the last 5 years and can speak honestly about what that journey looks like. The good, the bad, the terrifying, and the rewarding. Now, let me tell you why I personally care so much about this project. You see, like I told you before, I carried those tools as a teenager. I spent 2 tours in Iraq as a refrigeration mechanic in the Marine Corps. When I came back, I built a career in this industry. I became an instructor, I started HVAC Pro Blog, and I've had the privilege of working with some of the most talented contractors across New England and the country in the last couple decades. And what I've seen consistently is that the people who thrive in this industry, the ones who build real careers, real financial stability, sometimes real businesses, they almost always had somebody, a mentor, maybe a manager who invested in them, a senior tech who showed them the ropes, some version of a person who said, here's how it actually works. I found that the people who struggle, who burn out, and who leave the trade after just 2 or 3 years, a lot of them just didn't have that. They came in without a roadmap, got thrown in the deep end, and nobody took the time to show them the full picture of what was possible or how to navigate the hard parts. See, this book is an attempt to scale that, to take the knowledge and the wisdom and the honest, hard-earned experience of people across this industry and put it in one place where any young person, any career changer, any new apprentice can access it. Because here's the truth, and this is something I believe deeply after everything I've seen in this industry. HVAC is not a backup plan. It's not what you do when college doesn't work out. It's not a second choice career. It's a serious, skilled, recession-resistant, opportunity-rich profession that can support a family, fund a business, even build a legacy. But people don't know that because the stories don't get told the right way, and we're going to tell them. So here's where you come in. If you're working in this industry right now, in any of the roles I described, and you're willing to share your story honestly, I want to hear from you. If you know someone whose story needs to be in this book, the installer who turned down service 3 times because he genuinely loves the craft, the tech who spent years in the field and then moved into distribution, the apprentice who's just 2 years in and has real things to say about what it actually looks like right now, tag them, send them the video, tell them to reach out. Look, I'm not looking for polished social media type answers. We're not looking for people who want to represent their company's brand message. We're looking for real people with real stories who are willing to help the next generation understand what this industry truly looks like. If that's you, email us at info@hvacproblog.com. You see, your journey can be someone else's roadmap. Let's build it together.